Patterson. Shot through traffic, deflected wide. Giroux tries to center, sticks out the check. The save, he holds on. Everyone piles in the crease. And still 6.5 seconds on the clock.
Well, the reason why you listen to Claude Giroux is because that's exactly where the puck went, as they're going to mill around, and eventually Cousins throws on it. A left, I'm not sure if that's going to cost him. And Thomas, but it went right exactly where he thought it was going to. Patterson gets it, it goes back to the point, a little pitch and catch, and to the net it comes. And again, the puck is sitting around the blue paint, but there's only one Ottawa Senator and 3 St. Louis Blues in battling for this puck. You got to get in there and get at her, as Hofer does a real good job of holding on to it. Off the skate of Parayko, and then Hofer with the save, and Cousins just can't locate it as they continue to discuss what everyone's going to do after the game. And now Sundqvist and Cousins look like they want to grab part of each other.
And here comes Kachuk, and everyone's going to pile in here. Patterson gets involved, Sanderson coming in, and now Hofer jumps in as well because it's 6-on-5 Ottawa. Hofer has grabbed Stützle. And this is boiled over here. And this is important too, with the defense getting involved with that face-off inside the Blues zone here with 7 seconds left.
Well, not anymore. This is going to come outside, I believe, now, as this boiled over. I got to tell you, I didn't think this had any chance of boiling over. There was just too much at stake with 7 seconds to go and a face-off. But they just never really got separated. The ugliness never really stopped as they just kept chirping at each other, and Cousins gives a little shove to Sundqvist. He comes back, and everybody gets involved now, and it sets it off. And Thomas, Kachuk, Parayko, and the goaltender, as you mentioned, John, with a 6-on-5. There is an extra man for Ottawa on the ice, so Hofer felt it was necessary to kind of try to even things up. The last player you want to end up in a scrum is the goaltender. You never feel good about that as they pick up the equipment. And tempers boil over with 7 seconds to go. And you're right, Bart, it's a good point by you. If the defense going in brings that face-off outside, that's pretty much all she wrote.
Stützle's been thrown out. You lost a couple of your top players, but that face-off you could have set up for the offensive zone. If it comes outside, that's 7 seconds.
Oh, I don't see how it would not come outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're yelling from the bench already. It's got to come outside. You can hear the Blues bench yelling.
Oh, for sure. They know it.
Yeah. And the linesman, I think, just said to him, it's coming outside. So one of the linesmen got cut in the fracas, so he's getting his hand attended to at the St. Louis bench.
Yeah, that's Steve Martin. So they will sort out all the calls here and get Martin patched up.
Talk about goalie heroics. The dive by Allmark and the near goal by Hofer.
And then Hofer jumps in the scrum right at the end.
You know,
and tried for the empty net goal. He's been in on everything tonight.
He has been. It's been kind of a strange game. It hasn't had a lot of ugliness to it. I mean, that's why I didn't think that was going to fester into much, but it did. And it might be costly for Ottawa at the end of the day. It took them a long time to get that power play goal, that first goal. They eventually found a way to get on the board as Batherson heads to the locker room.
41 shots for Ottawa in this game, 40 saves for Hofer.
And his faceoff's coming all the way down to Ottawa's end.
So it must be a power play situation here for St. Louis with all the penalties. The Allmark's coming back out.
So Cousins gets the extra. I'm thinking.
So you went from having
off as well.
Yeah. Kachuk's gone, Paterson's gone, Stützle's gone. You went from having the face-off in the blue zone with 7 seconds left to now all the way in your own end without the star players on the ice because of that scrum.
Yeah, I think, you know, in a game like this, you've got to be a little calmer. You got to calm down and knowing that you're out of time. You can't afford to take a penalty or, as you said, John, have the face-off come outside the zone. Now it's all the way down in your end. It makes it even more difficult. You're better to wait for the 7 seconds to run out and then drill him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's on the ice still. You might as well just wait till the 7 seconds is over, and if you can't score, and then you want to pop him, then go for it. At least it doesn't hurt you. Take the